Jim, we're talking about a second landfall in Cuba overnight, and how common it is that for a storm to maintain that kind of intensity as it moves on to a second landfall.
It's unbelievable. I mean, you never see a Category 5 of that strength. It is actually tied for the strongest landfall on record. And then for it to reemerge off the coast of Jamaica, re-intensify again because it weakened greatly over the land due to that land interaction. We saw the eye pop back out, it cleared out, and then it made another landfall in Cuba as a Category 3. Very rare to see something like that. Now it's working over Cuba. It'll be disrupted again before it moves into the Bahamas. So a trail of destruction through the Caribbean, no doubt about it. I want to take you back to what it looked like at the time it made landfall in western Jamaica. An unbelievable satellite image here. Again, it is the strongest Atlantic landfall, tied with the 1935 Labor Day hurricane, which just goes to show how unprecedented, unbelievable, and horrifying the situation was for western Jamaica. 892 millibars, 185 mile/hour sustained winds. It'll likely be a while before we really get to see any sort of damaged photos or video from the area where it made that immediate landfall. Then, like I said, it popped back out in the Caribbean. You saw the eye come back out. Category 3 strike in the Santiago de Cuba province, southeastern Cuba. Now it's still working across the higher terrain. There's some mountainous terrain, which is disrupting the core at this time, rapidly weakening it. So the 5 a.m. advisory, it was still at Cat 3 strength, but it's likely dropped to Cat 2 at this point in time. It will reemerge, though, to the north of Cuba. Still warm water there as it approaches the Bahamas. It could maybe intensify slightly a little bit more, but expecting a Category 2 strike to some of these southern Bahama islands. After this, it races out to sea. It approaches Bermuda in time, but the hope here is that Bermuda is just far enough to the east of the projected path that it will avoid a direct strike on Bermuda as likely a Category 1 storm. And of course, it stays well off our coastline. So we're just dealing with cloud cover and cool temperatures this morning. 54 degrees at the airport right now. We have northerly winds that are pretty breezy out there. 54 at the airport, but 55, probably 50 King Street. So cooler inland, warmer closer to the coast. We'll hang out in these low 50s next several hours. Definitely cloud cover in place again today, but a little bit less of it for the afternoon. 67 the forecast high, so much warmer than yesterday. We only made it to 59 at the airport. Upper 60s right on our beaches, so again, much more favorable weather today. But we are watching this upper level low off to our west. You notice these closed heights here. That's a low pressure system. We have a cold front at the surface, so ahead of that, some showers, a couple of weak thunder showers in the Gulf this morning. All of this is moving our way, but it doesn't really arrive until closer to 11 and after that. So as we go into the afternoon, some breaks in the cloud cover, mainly dry conditions today, and honestly overall favorable weather. But then it arrives, and that comes with a chance for a few showers after about 11 through midnight, through 1, 2 in the morning, 3 o'clock here. Most of us are asleep at that time anyways. It clears out of here, and then after that, a lot more sunshine to come. Cooler temperatures as this kind of fills in, but it looks like much more favorable weather as we go into the end of the week and into the weekend. So this is what you can expect. 66 for Thursday, 67 Friday, a lot of sunshine Friday and Saturday as that dry air moves in. It looks beautiful, but with clear skies and calm winds Saturday morning, we're at 42 at the airport. That means many locations farther inland are in the 30s to start out the day. I am expecting some frost advisories to go in place for inland locations. It's likely many of us wake up in the mid-30s away from the coast. It will be a chilly start to the weekend, but overall, the weekend forecast looks amazing. Mid to upper 60s all the way on our islands and beaches.